Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. I gotta change this ink color because this red ink is just not easy for me to read. It's probably not easy for you guys either. But anyway, this is some information on epigenetics, which I've shared in the past, but I want to continue to share more because it's very important. It's from Dr. Bruce Lipton is the person that I've been told is the one who discovered this study, or this, put together these pieces of information and came up with or coined the word epigenetics, which is all about how our genes change based on the surroundings and the environment that we're around. And this, of course, for me, ties into why, again, it's not good, literally, it's not good for your health and overall well-being to be around businesses that are perpetuating toxicity. So, all right, but here we go. The proven study of how our cells absorb the 411 we are around all the time, and thus change according to the environment we are around. This would explain why I feel better at or in the wilds or nature as opposed to in cities, especially these major cities. Now, again, if these cities are in good harmony with things, they would feel different. But because these cities are in a bad harmony with the rest of life, they don't feel good, and for a good reason. That's why. They're not supposed to feel good. So, all right, continuing on. I mean, we're not supposed to. I mean, it's just the way shit works. I mean, yeah, there probably is a lot of intent. There is nefarious intent. So I do think this goes back to their agenda to keep us at a lower vibrational energy. And not only do they keep us there, they have us perpetuating this lower vibrational energy, which is their energy, which is what fuels them, giving them more power over us and keeping us weak, down, and dumb. So, this is why these cities need to change. The way that we operate the cities, the type of jobs that we work, the type of products we choose to sell, the media, all this type of shit needs to change and go to a higher vibrational plane in order for us to get to a higher vibrational plane. So, all right, let me continue on here. So, also explain why it is hard for a lot of people to connect to their passion. So yeah, if we lived in a city that was more conducive to good growth and good things, it would be easier for people to tap into the things that they really love to do, because by being around things that are more in accordance and alignment with love, it's going to help one or anybody or who's around these type of things connect to love and whatever they love. So by being in a society that's more around love, one is going to be able to find and be able to connect to love easier. So it's going to help people find their passions and cultivate their passions. Doesn't mean it has to be like, there's a lot of celebrities, and I talk about this here, but there's celebrities are very good examples, and just successful people in general are good examples of people who've learned to persevere through these shitty situations and these toxic cities and still hold on to what they love and cherish it and cultivate it and then become successful with it. But not everybody. It's a very small percentage of people who are able to do that. And I want to change that. I want to make it easier for the normal person to be able to connect and work and do a job that they love to do and feel good about doing, instead of one that they don't. And I think it's possible. We don't have to live in a society, in a reality where we have to work, where the majority of the populace has to work essentially slavery or grunt jobs. Now, I like doing grunt work, and I think grunt work is good, but there's different types of grunt work. There's grunt work for organizations like Domino's and McDonald's, and then there's grunt work like planting trees, which is, they're both hard physical labor, but one of them is doing something that's perpetuating good growth for the rest of the world, and one of them is about perpetuating toxic food for the rest of the world. So they have a different energetic frequency and instead of informational pattern inherent in each one of those activities. So it's imperative, and it's important that, in my opinion, it's imperative, but it's important that we recognize this and hopefully learn from the lessons and change. So, all right, continuing on here, so I talked about the celebrities. All right, let's move on. So like tree planting, growing food, rescue operations, sharing earned/valuable knowledge, etc. These types of jobs are helping people, things, animals, and the earth grow well, and so they carry inherent good energy/411 pattern, which our cells are constantly absorbing and thus changing into. So again, it is possible to work on grunt/basic jobs and still work on what one loves, but it is difficult, as I said, and only a small fraction of humanity is able to do so. And so I'd like to make it easier for people to connect and work with their passions while at the same time getting good work done. So we can flip the script, and instead of having to work a job that they hate or dislike, and having no or not enough mojo to work on what they love, which is a double negative, essentially a lose-lose battle, we could offer a opportunity where they could work on good things and get the good work done, which would help energize them. Wait, hold on a second. Was that right? good work they do will help energize them in a good way. Yeah, thereby making working on what they love, excuse me, making working on what they love easier while getting good work done. Excuse me. Change up the type of grunt work. So again, I apologize for my chicken scratch and the color. It's not an easy color to read, and also my lighting isn't the best here. So these are things that I need to work on and get better at. But yeah, all right. Just want to share that with you guys. Hope you have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.